Hey, hey, hey. I hope you guys enjoy these, what I'm calling podcast shorts for my Burnout to All Out community. This is just a little peek behind the curtain of the coaching that goes on inside of my programs. We're bringing to you some of the best nuggets and coaching I'm giving within hot seats of all of our different programs, whether it's our LinkedIn Method Academy, our mini mastermind business basics, all the way up to our higher level mastermind. If you're hearing some of these questions and you're like, man, I wish I could get my burning question answered by Melissa. Hey, guess what? You could be featured on my podcast. If you've got a question that you want answered and you submit it to my team and we pick it, we will bring you here to the podcast for our podcast shorts and do a hot seat with you. Where can you submit your questions? Send them to teamburnouttooallout.co. We'll make sure we drop that in the show notes for our podcast shorts. And I hope that you guys find as much value in these shorts as our clients do inside the program. Need some effective tactical advice that actually helps you get results and makes a real difference in your life and business? You've come to the right place. If you're finding yourself here today, it means you're getting ready to gain serious traction in your business, rapidly multiply your income and impact, and you're ready to make it happen while living all out. Guys, I'm Melissa Hinault, your trustworthy corporate dropout turned six-figure business burnout turned happy and healthy CEO of a multi-million-dollar online business. And you're listening to the Burnout to All Out podcast. On this show, we're serving up innovative growth strategies, simple implementation methods to put them into practice, and action-stimulating inspiration tailored specifically for the modern entrepreneur. Let's dive in.
I've moved to just the agency launch. So I'm going to launch go-to-market agency, which it's a combination of coaching and done-for-you support to help you create your go-to-market plan from A to Z. A lot of coaches have all this information. They've done the courses, they whatever, but they don't have that kind of process. They don't get it in place and they just don't do it, is what I'm finding. And accountability, like hold me to accountability, work with me weekly, just move me through that process is where I'm going. So I've scheduled a launch. I'm busy with the nurture sequence. I've done that. But I don't have two things. So I don't have an opt-in offer. I think I need to probably do that, one. And number two, how do I just launch? The agency doors are opening. We're waiting for clients, but there's no come for something. Mm-hmm. So I'm wondering, should I do a launch before? Do I need a masterclass? Do I need to do something before to pull people into that?
Yeah. So tell me a little bit more about the value proposition of your agency.
So it's really going to be the strategic side of building the go-to-market plan. So starting from scratch, right from why am I doing this? And another thing to mention, it's going to look across three pillars all the time: marketing, conscious communication, and business energetics. So whatever we do combines all three. So everything is around question, the energy that you do stuff with, and then the basic marketing 101. But that's kind of underpinning everything. The process is from why are you doing what you do? Who are you speaking to? It's the kind of the obvious marketing stuff. Who are you speaking to? What is your channel strategy? How are you going to go to market? What is your cost? What are the logistics around it? How do you package that together, build the marketing flow, and then go to launch or sale or whatever it is? So that for now, what I'm finding is those people don't have the money to invest. They want it for free and they just don't want to pay. That's what I'm finding.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, there's a couple of different strategies here with the agency. I mean, it's done for you, right? Like you're doing the work for them. So the first thing I would consider is strategic partnerships and strategic networking to get you in front of the right audiences that would invest, right? So thinking about where your ideal client would be hanging out, who would they be in conglomerates with? When I say strategic partnerships, it's like When we were at the peak of our agency, where we got a lot of our agency clients from was through strategic networking with social leaders, business leaders who had these large networks that followed them under their mentorship that needed our services, right? So where I gained a lot of business for our company was being keynote speaker, like giving totally free value on stage to certain audiences that were of a certain demographic in their business, right? So like when Kelly Roche had me speak at Game Changers, all of these people pay between $30,000 and $80,000 to be in her group coaching masterminds. So when I'm on stage giving them tips and tricks around LinkedIn, these are people with the discretionary funds to be like, this is really cool, but I don't have time to do this. Can you do it for me? And it's like, we sure can. It's $20,000 buy-in, and then it's $3,000 a month afterwards. And these people have the discretionary funds to invest. That is where, hands down, we gained all of our agency clients was through high-level networks of people who were targeted audiences with the discretionary funds to invest. So I would challenge you to think about, where can you get in front of groups and bring totally free value to them, but get brand awareness for them to want to invest in you in the long run? That's something to start looking at, strategically networking on. And then the other one, which I know you said you're not really interested in doing right now because you don't want to be launching too many things at one time. But the other place we gained agency clients was through our master classes, where we're presenting our lower ticket offer, right, with our academy. And we would mention, and you guys, if you've attended any of our master classes lately, we're not mentioning it at all because we're not promoting it at all. But we would mention, if this is really intriguing to you, but you don't have the time, but you have the funds, we have a white glove agency where we do this for you, right? So that's kind of the bottom up promotion of, you've got these masses, you're doing a masterclass for a lower ticket offer, but you're also pitching, kind of infusion selling this higher ticket offer for the right audience while you're doing it. But I don't think that's where you are right now.
Yeah, I want to do the agency first. I actually got it so simple, 8-week, exactly how people can flow into this as a low ticket model for them to do it. Mm-hmm. But I want to do the agency first.
Awesome. Yeah. So I think that I would really start to brainstorm strategic partnerships. And this is where we have to get creative with where you can give free value in order to get brand awareness in larger audiences and get your word out. And that's where the opt-in will be important, right? So if you can get in front of some audiences where you're giving some free value around strategic marketing plans, but always have that opt-in at the end of your presentation where people can grab that opt-in and get into a conversation with them and follow up through your email. Yeah.
And last question, then the opt-in that I was thinking was to have like a daily audio. It takes you through an activation sequence of things to look at for your day, to work with your marketing, your business, and your energy through the day to activate your business.
I love it. I think that we never know until we just put it out there and see like how it's converting. Always think about the end game of sell them what they think they need and then give them what they actually need. Thanks, guys, so much for listening in on today's podcast episode. And I can't wait for you to see my upcoming guest in the next episode. You are going to love this keynote speaker. Hey, here's the deal. If you liked this, please subscribe and leave a review. And you want the latest online business growth strategies and exclusive LinkedIn pro tips sent straight to your phone? Text the word update to 704-318-2285. That is, text the word update to 704-318-2285. Can't wait to see you guys. Come find me over on Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, wherever you like to hang. Cannot wait to hear how you are enjoying and applying what you're learning. You guys reach out to me over on social because I love hearing what's resonating with you. When you reach out to me and you send me those personal DMs, they really do impact the content I continue to bring forward to you. So again, come find me, Melissa_Hinault over on Instagram, Melissa Hinault over on LinkedIn and Facebook. Can't wait to see you guys over there.